Sometimes generations do a lot.
Yeah. Samuel again tonight.
Here we go. You want to hear it? Yeah, I want to hear it. That wasn't for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Still want to hear it.
Listen.
Okay.
After Samuel showed the Israelites that Saul was to be their king, Saul did not start acting as a king at once. For a while, he went back home and worked in his father's fields, as he had always done. Like, he's thinking it over.
He needs to grow up some more.
Well, then there's this one day. He came home from plowing to find his family and servants all sad and crying. "What is wrong with you?" Saul asked. "We have bad news about our Israelite kinsmen who live across the Jordan River." "Oh no, they got coronavirus."
No.
"The king of the Ammonites, yeah, the 8 people, had told them that in 7 days he would come and put out everyone's right eyeball." Oh, this is gross. "And make them his servants." Why do you got to put out an eyeball to make him a servant?
I don't know.
"There are not enough of our people here to fight the wicked king." This news made Saul very angry. He knew that God had made him a leader over all the Israelites, and the time had come for him to take his place as king. Yep. And save his people. He better step it up. When Saul decided this, the Spirit of God came upon him and made him strong and brave. He should have asked for it 3 days earlier.
Well, he didn't.
He took the oxen that had been plowing in the field, and he killed them, and he put them into 12 little pieces. He's doing an offering, isn't he? He's an instantaneous offerer.
Yep.
He sent a piece to each Israelite tribe with this message: "Come now and fight with Saul and Samuel, or this same thing will be done to your oxen." Ooh, he sent a visual aid.
Yeah.
The strong words of their new leader made the Israelites want to obey. At once the men gathered from all the tribes to help free their people on the other side of the Jordan River. When Saul saw that the people had answered his call, he probably was shocked.
No.
He sent messengers across the Jordan to tell the people there, "Tomorrow, by the time the sun is hot, we will come and save you." Yeah. Just as he had promised, Saul marched his army to the Jordan River. They gotta get to dry land again.
They need to cross it somehow.
It just says in the book, crossed it and came upon the Ammonite army. Maybe they had boats by then.
Yeah.
While it was still early in the morning, the two began to fight. But it was not very long before Saul's army had completely beaten them and had won them, got them running in every direction. That happened before, remember?
Yeah.
This battle, it made Saul the hero to all the Israelites. Yeah, first time out, success. They met Saul and Samuel in Gilgal, and on their way home from the fighting, they offered sacrifices to God and crowned Saul the king. Wow, one battle and you're it for sure. It was a happy time for everyone. Saul was going to be a wonderful ruler. That's what they all say. After this, Saul was known as the leader of the Israelite army. Since he was a good soldier himself, He knew what it took to make strong fighters. Yeah, you gotta exercise and sleep and eat right. And take vitamins. Yeah, maybe not so much that. But anyway, he looked throughout all of Israel for brave men. And then he took them and trained them to fight with him. He also trained his son Jonathan to be one of his generals. Oh boy, Dad as your boss? Oh. With this army, Saul fought the enemies on all sides of the land of Israel. Right and left. Got them all. Then, Philistine word.
Oh, yeah.
The Philistines, well, they were the strongest of the enemies, and Saul had to fight them over and over again. Before one important battle with the Philistines, well, Samuel asked to Saul not to start fighting until he had come and offered a sacrifice. Yeah. Get that over with first, and then God will definitely be on your side. Get his attention. But Saul, he thought that Samuel was taking too long to come. Oh no, he's going to jump the gun. He was afraid the battle would begin without God's blessing, so he went ahead and offered the sacrifice. Just as though he thought he could do what only the priests were allowed to do. He overstepped his boundaries. No sooner had that sacrifice stopped burning than Samuel arrived just in time. What have you done? He asks. And this is what Saul says. I was afraid that my men might leave me or that the battle would begin. And since you were not here, I offered the sacrifice myself. Yeah, I helped you out, Saul answered. That was a foolish thing to do, said Samuel. You disobeyed God because you did not obey him. God is not going to let this kingdom stay in your family. He just got impatient.
I know.
Someday, he is going to give your kingdom to a man who will obey him. Saul, well, he won the battle with the Philistines that day, but he had lost his kingdom. Whoa, blew it. He had begun to think that he was strong and powerful. Whoa, wait a minute. This is what we talked about the other night. That the ruler would start to think he was better than God. He could serve them. It's happening already.
Told you it would.
Yeah, he had begun to think that he was strong and powerful, and he had forgotten that God was the one who made him that way. And Saul, he was not careful to do just what God told him. This was the reason that God was going to let someone from another family be king after Saul, instead of Saul's own son, Jonathan. Poor kid. Dad messed him over. How sad that Saul did not turn out to be the kind of king that everyone thought he would be. Well, I kind of thought he would be what he is. Samuel had warned the people that only God should be their king, and now they were finding out just what he meant. Yep. Sometimes you gotta live through it to believe it. So, king number 2 on the way.
I guess so.
What a letdown.
Say goodnight.
Okay, kitties. I don't have anything else to say. Just, wow. Okay, snuggle down.